Veteran Salute is sponsored by the Devon James Injury Lawyers.
Our next veteran served with the most decorated boat unit of the Vietnam War. KSN's Hannah Adamson and photojournalist Nick Kiefer share the story of his missions up and down the Mekong Delta in this week's Veteran Salute.
Like his father and grandfather before him, 18-year-old Max Sleeter would join the Army in March 1967. At Fort Eustis, Virginia, he would be trained in amphibious warfare, learning to patrol and haul ammunition down rivers. In March 1968, his training would be put to the test, heading to Vietnam as part of the 1099th Boat Company, more famously known as the River Rats.
I flew into Ben Hoa Air Base, which is close to Saigon. And then I went to a little town called Vung Tau.
It was there Max Sleeter would begin his first tour of Vietnam with the 1099th River Rats, his unit of 18 men going on dozens of missions up and down the treacherous Mekong Delta.
We were hauling ammunition and bombs down deep into the Mekong Delta, down the rivers at night. And at night's the worst time to be on the rivers because that's when the enemy is.
The journey down the Delta taking 20 hours both ways, with Sleeter's U-boat hitting on average 8 knots per hour.
You're a sitting target out there. It's not very fast. We'd all pray and everything before we were assigned, and hopefully we'd all come back in one piece and let God be with you.
Sleeter given the task of maintaining the engines and operating radar at night.
I was good on the radar. The skipper always had me run the radar, and I'd talk to him, and because you could see the fish nets. Fish nets are huge. You run into them with a boat, you're done. I would give the pilot commands to steer the boat, like right 15, and then I'd wait a little bit, and I said, okay, now left 10, and bring you back on the course.
But the slower U-boats weren't the only ones the River Rats would operate.
Sometimes they didn't need that much stuff moved, so they would put us on the PBR boats.
The PBR boats, short for Patrol Boat Riverine, equipped with 2 powerful machine guns, which Sleeter would operate.
These 2 guns are hooked together. You shoot one, they both shoot. And they shoot around about that long. I mean, you could mow down trees on the shoreline with them, just like palm trees, they just fall down.
The task at hand just as dangerous on land as it was in the water.
We had a beach that we would land on, and they had a big forklift. They would unload the stuff, and we would get mortared very often there.
During one mission, Sleeter says a mortar went off just 10 feet away from where he stood, the blast knocking him to the ground, with nearby shrapnel wounding him.
Because of the flash, your pupils, they go shut. And all you can do is lay there and, well, I hope the next one is going to be 3 clicks that way. And it was. And you just lay there for a couple, 2 or 3 minutes till your vision comes back.
Sleeter would return to the States after a year in Vietnam, but he wouldn't stay home for long. 3 months later, he put in a request to his company commander to return to the River Rats.
Why would you want to do that? I want to go back because the new guys that showed up, they need more training. He said, pack your bags, Mr. Sleeter. You'll be leaving in 3 days.
Sleeter would spend another 9 months on the Mekong Delta, turning new recruits into fully fledged River Rats.
Every job's got their ups and downs, but mine was pretty much the upside. So it was all good. We were kind of well known as, if you need a ride, just come see the River Rats. We'll take you.
Sleeter would retire in E-5 and was honorably discharged in March 1970. He would go on to become a truck driver after the war and says he has no plans of stopping anytime soon. Here for you, Hannah Adamson, KSN News 3.
The Devon James Injury Lawyers here with our Veteran of the Week, and that's Sergeant Max Sleeter, who served our country in Vietnam. On behalf of all of Kansas, Max, thank you so much for your service.
Thank you for this recognition. I am so proud to be recognized. It's very heartwarming, and just thank you so much for the recognition.
Veteran Salute is sponsored by the Devon James Injury Lawyers.